Okay, I think everything is good. So let's head on over. Okay, everything looks like it's working well. Yep. So hello to all my starlights, to those who have wandered in. Hello, my name is Hitomi, and today, again, we're doing more Final Fantasy XIV, just because I can't get enough. So let's head on over. Okay then, everything looks good. See how the audio does. Yes, audio is working. Awesome. So now, last time we got everything moved to the Rising Stones. So, we now can go someplace with an Aetherite, so I don't have to worry about the Waking Sands ever again. I'm sorry if I'm so far away, I'm trying to get my cords untangled. Ugh. Okay. So, teleport to Mordona. I might need to set that as a teleport point. There. Okay, so I was in the right direction. Okay. Oh, Flamin's here as well. That's nice. Everyone's here. That's so nice. Alright, Minfilia, what we gotta do. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amanja and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant qualities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling crystals for a profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. Bleh. Ugh. There is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal. We can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Istolo when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. To Horizon. Ah, Hitomi, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken in length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to no avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go further into detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with Fufu Lupa. He is the officer in charge with leading the investigation. It would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Okay. I swear, how'd I know it was a Lala? Lala naming conventions, I swear. Hello there. Tell me, was it? Ishchola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystal stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... Ah, but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints to the Royal Asian... Oh, Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off towards eastern Thunland, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage. That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in eastern Thunland. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could... Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I have become bearing disappointing news, or on second thoughts, perhaps it's good news after all. Ingrid, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends and the brass blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Hitomi. Oh yes, 2 steps to the left. Or right. Against all expectation, it would seem that the Amaja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. But all indications they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we're missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Uringer of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then.
Highly a voice-acted segment.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll.
Of course, Thancred.
Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Oh boy. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Lupa's brain again. Who knows, as we work together, we may find something of use nestled away within it. Okay, Fufu. Little Lala Fufu. But it's good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufu Lupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating how the thieves' activity escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there's someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst. It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufulupa. Indeed, if for reasons of security the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk opening confrontation? Perhaps not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let's say, a lone Miote miner traveling without escort, so as not to attract undue attention? But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerley. Fine. A fine spot to rest. Wouldn't you agree, Hitomi? You lie in wait at the north, and I shall do the same in the south. Ahem, forgive me, my friends, but I've just received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Call me a cynic, but I will be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Okay. Oh, just south of Horizon, okay. Hey, Stola. My spot is somewhere around here. Aha, here we go. I knew there were more of you. Stubborn to the last as expected. You are unharmed? A gang of sea-wolf thieves, and in Thomland no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea-wolves, all of them? Aye, and all the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Like, what? What's going on? Thancred, if you would be so kind as to attend to the outstanding matters at Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufu Lupa will want to hear about our meeting with the thieves. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then by your leave. I would very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No, I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regretfully, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him, and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did you manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or is he a giant in disguise? No, he was quite strong. A sea-wolf, Lomician born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes? She's standing next to me. Understood. I fear that our time is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awful disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try not to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Yeah, it's what I do. Alright, Thancred, where am I going? The antecedent bid me tell you to make your way for Vesper Bay, where young Alphinode waits for your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incidents, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphinode has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitor's brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that he will have our answers. We will have our answers. Meh. Oh, that's right, it's just across the way. Okay. Flying on a unicorn. Whee! Hello, Alfie. You are late. No matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans, who seek an audience with the Sultana. You're familiar with Doma, yes? And Orthward? Unlike the rest of the nations in the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We will be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ulda, Hitomi. Unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Dolmans bickering with the Sultan Sworn of the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ulda. Okay, you smarmy. Hastings. Yes. Chamber of Rule. Yes. It matters not how many times you ask, without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness? Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. I gather your pleas fell on deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphanard Levour, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique, in this part of the world at least. Very few indeed are your allies in Ulda. Yet you need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the Quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there's aught we can do to help. Now we gotta go to the Quicksand.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Domar was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
Yeah, no need to boast, huh, Alphanod?
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
Oh, she's one of the... what are they called? The Ura? The dragon people? I think? That explains it. Yes, yes, I'll take care of our guests. If you may, madam, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor would it please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more than when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Good madam, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way of lessening the suffering of my people. Wells, why didn't you say so sooner, Hitomi? Of course I'll help you. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage are due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Go and call Friedrich and Catherine at Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That ought to set them straight. Just a moment. Don't get in trouble now. I went the long way, I did. Yes, I did. I went the long way, as always. That's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misheard her instructions. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. She's in the business of feeding refugees now? I ain't normally one to question Mistress Momodi's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. You're both assholes. Oh good, you're still here and not in any trouble. Good. 1 second. I didn't give you in trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expected. Mistress Momodi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Yugiri, I've briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you'll be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience before the Sultan and the Syndicate both. We should return the Royal Promenade at once. You have done much for us, Master Alphanod. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and with words you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Dolmens are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Exit. Yep. Stairs. Okay, back down to Hastings. Ah, Raubon. A pleasure, Hitomi. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves.
Oh, I do not like this guy.
What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Okay, if this is a quick one, then let's see. Okay, hopefully this is a quick one, and then we'll get to crafting and stuff. As you have observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled in weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Everyone but me, apparently. That's the closest. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving the matter be reconsidered. The monetarists have made their position clear. Agreed. Ulda is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lumensa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship, cause the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope for better treatment. Would that I could make more to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Minfilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not when my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap? Or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphanode. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stand in a place called Revenant's Toll, in an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of a more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor lest you doubt, with not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself propose, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ulda, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. Then they can accommodate us all? We would gladly accept. Master Alphanode, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life of your people go to this one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap an Uldan Adventurers Guild be of an assistance. Look for me there anon, Hitomi. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Oh, the quicksand, okay. Ugh. Oh gosh darn, I know it's around here, but I'm, like, turned around. I need to use the freaking aetherite. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time they are ready to set out for Mordoa. Ugh. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. We are a smaller number, mayhap it will go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls upon us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77th Caravans of the Dolmens on the Dolmens' behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it's the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ulda, Lady Yurigiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting the Dolmen friends to you, after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Sure, I guess. Okay, and so I'll leave it here. And actually, I think I'm in the right spot because I need not the way I wanted to go. The heck? I believe I still have one or more Weaver tasks to do. I can't wait till I get done with this. Yep, the intervention. Okay, to the Weavers Guild. Let's see what this is. Haha, it was all so simple. I've conceived of a plan to help poor Wawaruka. He came to me again with another ridiculous commission, and I was completely at a loss of how to proceed. But then, a stroke of genius. We simply changed his offer and dressed him as we see fit. If we ignore his terrible taste in clothing and give him a stylish outfit, Baba Wai will have no cause to chase him away, and he will finally have his chance to speak with Kokomo. I have just the outfit in mind for the occasion. A beret, gown, and gaskins, all made from the finest wool. I dare say he'll be the man reborn when we've finished. Of course, it's necessary that we gain his approval before changing his commission like this, but I am confident he will see the wisdom in my proposal. Okay, over to the Miners Guild to speak with Wawaruka. Hey, Tommy, what are you doing here? I already told Big Bros what I wanted this time. Oh, he wants to change my order? Well, I suppose that's alright. I know I'm a fool when it comes to fashion and all. Seems I only make the things worse when I try harder, too. A woolen beret, gown, and gaskins, was it? Yeah, that sounds nice. I'll meet you there, Hitomi. Oh, goody. I've got to make 3 things? Sapphire Avenue. Yay, my stuff is working now. I'll go for as much as I need, because I'm probably going to need a lot. And then... Whew, let me see what I can sell. Cerulean rubber? Interesting. Okay, that'll give me some room. Now to the Weaving Guild. Let's see what else I need. Okay. So now, first, we need to find all three things. So I need a woolen beret, woolen gown, and a pair of woolen gaskins. So... a woolen beret. I'm gonna need undyed cloth, woolen yarn, apakalu down? What the hell is that? And I'm gonna need chocobo feathers. Come on! Oh, why do these have to be so difficult? Okay, so... I need to write these down so I remember them. Where is a pad of paper? Okay, eep. Got something. Okay, let's see what we got. So... okay, what is it? Gown. And woolen gaskets. So for the woolen beret, I need woolen cloth, woolen yarn, apakalu down, and a chocobo feather. And I need one of each. Okay, so that's the first thing. Gosh dang it. A woolen gown. I need 2 more. Undyed woolen cloth. And 1 woolen yarn. Undyed linen. 1. And 1 mithril ingot. Okay then, that's interesting. I didn't think we'd be getting a mithril. Okay, and then I need woolen gaskets. Okay, so 1 undyed woolen yarn, or cloth. 1 dew thread. And 2 toad leather. Okay, now that I got the whole scheme of this, first thing I need to know is the breakdown. So, okay, that's probably down here. Undyed woolen cloth is 2 woolen yarns. Okay, so okay, let me see. Down, the ingot, the chocobo leather, the dew thread, and the toad leather. I think I have those. I just need to see how much 1 linen. Undyed linen is 2 linen yarn. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I need 4 cloth. Two yarn. 1 down, 1 chocobo feather, 1 linen, 1 mithril, 1 dew, and 2 toad leather. Okay. Huh. And this all has to be high quality. Okay, so I need to look for Apakalu down, which will probably be at the market. Unless you have some by happenstance. Which I highly doubt you will. Nope. Of course you don't. Okay. Back to the markets. Okay, before... Let me go over everything again to make sure. I need linen, but that is flax, which I have 18 of, so I should be able to make a bunch of linen yarn. So that should be good. Woolen cloth. I just need woolen yarn, which is fleece, which I got a bunch of, so that should be good. Now. I have a chocobo feather. I may need to get an extra one just in case I mess up this recipe. So I'm gonna get an extra chocobo feather. The gown. I do not have a mithril ingot. I need to know what makes up a mithril ingot. Oh, okay. So the ingot. That's probably gonna be... Yeah, It's probably gonna be here. And mithril rings, okay. So next one down. Here we go. Mithril ore, of course. So I need 3 mithril ore. Okay. So I need 3 mithril ore. So I probably need to get more than that in case, again, I mess up. So... that's the other thing, the woolen yarn, I'll make a bunch of. The woolen cloth I'll have, the linen. I don't need linen yarn. So I'll make a couple linen and be good there. Now, the gaskins. I don't have toad leather or dew thread. So I need diamite. Oh yeah, that's also a thing. Derp. Where do you learn to make the dew thread? I need to go through and start making some of these. Seriously, where's the dew thread? There's the woolen. Okay, seriously, am I missing it? Hemp yarn. There's the carton yarn. Dew thread. Dynamite web, which I have a bunch of. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to make 4? Well, it makes 2 per, so that'll make it 8. So I should be good with that. I just need toad leather, mithril ore, and the apocalypse down. Okay. So... try to get things situated here on my... So let's go for Apakalu first. Oh, come on. I hit 2 L's, thank you very much. X? Okay then. I need down. Okay. Where can I find it then? Oh, that's right. Down comes from birds. I'm thinking it's like a sheep or something. Okay. Where else would I find Apakalu? Of course, it doesn't have anything that I need. Chocobo feather I have. I might see if maybe there's a second one, just in case. Okay, chocobo feather, here we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this one. Yes, there we go. So I have chocobo feathers. I need mithril. There we go. Doop-a-doop. Come on, mithril ore. Here we go. Mithril ore.
Why not? Okay, so I got the mithril ore to make the ingot. Have everything toad leather. I need toad leather. Eh. Oh, okay. Toad leather. Here we go. I'll just get this. Yes, I know. Okay, now I need to find out where the hell I can find an Apakalu. Okay, so... Let me... Just 1 second. You might not hear anything, but I'm... Okay. Google. 14. Apakalu down. Eastern Lenosia. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're in Eastern Lenosia at least. So. Let's go back to White Mage. Go to... let's go to Wineport. And we'll fly around until we see if we can find it. And then see how much down we can get. No. I know I'm looking for a bird, that's why I look at these things and I'm like, oh. Grass raptors, okay. The cast room. Okay, don't need to go there. Okay. I just got told I cannot go that way. So it has to be in the gully somewhere. Cork bulb. Toads. Grass raptors. Would help if I knew what I was looking for. Besides a bird. Oh, that's where the dude is. Okay. Hmm. Bees and the pelicans are the only thing I've seen. That look like birds. These dudes. Oh, that's a level 50. Whoop whoop. Nope. Okay, you can't go down there. Sag. Okay, I'm curious. Is there any way? I haven't even finished my own stuff. There's no way they're going to show me anything. Thaumaturge, Arcanist. Apakalu, here we go. Bloodshore. Where the hell is Bloodshore? Down here by Costa. Okay. Okay. At least I found where they are. Ugh. Whee! Here we go, Bloodshore. Okay, can't go any further than this. So they're around here somewhere. I can't land here, okay. Okay, those are not them. I can't lock onto them because I'm on the unicorn? No, they're fish. Holy crap, giant crabs. Here we go. Basket. One basket. I just need one Apakalu down, so out of 4, only one gave me down. I guess I need to wait for them to spawn one more time. So I can at least get one more in case I messed up. Yeah, no. Okay. I got another basket. Nothing. Nothing again, and this will probably do nothing too. Yep. Okay. Well, I have 2 of them, so I have one in case I mess up. But with that, I should have all the items I need for this quest. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, let's go to the Weavers Guild. Getting my weaver garb. And let's start. Let's see. The only thing I need for the beret is the cloth and the yarn. So, let's go ahead and... I need cotton balls. Of course I do. Please tell me you sell those here. Yes, you do. And I have no inventory space. Of course I don't. Okay. What can I get rid of? Okay, at least have one spot open, which I'm probably going to use once I make this cotton. Ugh. I need... Oh, I have yarn. Gosh, dang it. Brain! Wait, I need wool, not cotton. I swear if this doesn't go well, I need to stop. Because obviously I am not doing well. Okay, wool. And I have no slots remaining again. Ugh. Actually... this is gonna be where I store everything now. Okay. Now I've got a free area in my inventory. There. There. Now I have space. Okay, let me make another one, because I think it's... I need... How many do I need again? Ugh. I need 4 woolen cloth for the entire of it. Okay. So, let's do this again. And I'm just making the yarn, I'm not even making the cloth yet. And it's 2 per cloth. So I need 4 woolen cloth, then I need to make 8 yarn. Okay. 6, okay. Alright, so I have the 8 now. Let's go ahead and I'll use the regular now. Okay, so I've got all the woolen cloth I need. Okay. Still need woolen yarn, 2 woolen yarns, so I need to do it one more time to make another. Okay. Then with all that, I have enough for the woolen beret. I need to make the linen. Okay, so I need to go down to linen yarn. All right, now I make linen. Okay, got the linen. Now I need to make the mithril, which means I need to go to Goldsmith. Oh wait, before I do anything, there. Update my gear as much as I can. Let's see now. Mithril ingot, I have ore. So. Okay, got the mithril ore, or ingot. Now, back to Weaver. I just need to make the dew thread, and then I am good. Okay, dew thread. Just need one dew thread, okay. Okay. I forget that one's so low, it's gonna get done instantly. Gosh dang it. Okay, I think I have everything now. Slow and steady wins the frickin' race. Okay. It's 81%. All right. Fire God's blessing. Okay, then 1 of 3 down. Woolen gown is next. Okay. %. High quality. Okay, now I just need to make the gaskins. Okay. Starting from ground zero, but hopefully this will work. This ain't gonna be enough. Oh! Oh, thank God. Ugh. Okay, Rose, here you go. Excellent. I have no doubt these will suit him well. I think we've outdone ourselves, Atomi. Just look at him standing there, a vision of grace and refinement. No, I ain't. Is something wrong, sir? I believe they fit you perfectly. But if you desire adjustments... No, the clothes are great, Big Rose. It's just... Really, I'm sorry, this was a mistake. Whatever are you saying? You look marvelous. Kokomo would be thrilled to receive such a dashing young caller. It's too late. On the way here, I saw her walking with this wealthy-looking fella. Just the two of them. Watching them together in their fancy clothes, it looked right, Big Rose. Like they were made for each other. I ain't one of them, don't you see? You can dress me in the finest silks, but I've got Still got more dirt under me nails than that girl has in her whole bleeding maze. Menace? I was a fool to think she should care for someone like me. I'll never be a part of her world. Leave him be, Hitomi. If he is determined to give up, then there's naught we can do for him. Though he would be far better served by letting Kokomo decide for herself, while Aruka must first find the courage to carry on. Only then will he stand a chance. I'm level 51! Oh my goodness. Really? Weaver is the first class I get over level 50. I have a bit, so hopefully this isn't going to be a stupid amount of stuff. Please let this be an easy one. If you come and search for work, Hitomi, I'm afraid I have nothing for you. However, there is something I would like to discuss with you. It concerns Kokomo, and the young man currently courting her. You see, it is none other than... Hitomi, Big Rose, please, you gotta help me. Clothes. I need new clothes. Please, sir, you must get a hold of yourself. Tell us what's driven you into this frenzy. He's gonna propose to Kokomo. Mama Jaru, he's gonna propose. I know it ain't my place, and I might be getting in the way, but damn it, I've gotta tell her how I feel before it's too late. If I meet her wearing my usual duds, she'll reject me without a second thought. I need a fighting chance. I need you two to do what you do best and make me the finest clothes you can. One would have to possess a heart of stone to refuse an impassioned plea like that. Wouldn't you agree, Hitomi? If we were to send him against Mama Juru, we must furnish him with such garments as befit his passion. Prepare a pair of patrician's bottoms, a patrician's wedge cap, and patrician's coatee. I will see to his gloves and shoes. Each fit must be flawless, without exception. Together we must fashion a suit of armor for our young warrior. Thank you both so much. I know I won't fail with you two on my side. Okay, what did I sign up for? I haven't seen these patrician things. Rainbow. Raimi. Flame, hello. Here's the patrician stuff. Felt, woolen yarn, electrum ingot? I hate Weaver. I hate it so much. None of the crafting classes have given me this much problem as Weaver has. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Thank you, I actually did just hydrate. Ugh. And I've been well, though Weaver's been driving me into losing my marbles, pretty much. Though you know what, I'm just gonna take down what I need, and then I'm going to call it for today. I'm sorry, Flame, you just got in, but I am about ready to head out. And Weaver is about to kill me. Not literally, but figuratively. So, I need a pet. bottoms. Hat cap. Wedge. Cap. And Pat's goatee. Okay, so for the wedge cap, let me find the bottoms first. Patrician's bottoms. Oh, holy. So I need undyed felt. One roll. I need woolen cloth. One. I need woolen yarn. One of those. I need linen yarn. One. And I need electrum ingot. One. Okay. So now, for the wedge cap, I need... Gosh dang, get off my hair. I need 2 more felt. One more yarn. One... I already have linen on here. One more linen. And one more electrum ingot. And for the coatee... Son of a... Sorry. I am just very tired and very frustrated with this class. For the coatee, I need 2 undyed felt, 2 more woolen yarn, 1 more linen yarn, and 1 more electrum ingot. So, 5 felt, 1 wool cloth, 4 wool yarn, 3 linen yarn, and 3 electrum ingots. Now, what goes into each of these? Where is felt? Down 1. Felt lining. Okay, for undyed felt, I need 2 fleece, which I have a boat ton. I need 1 snurable tufts. And 1 natron. And woolen cloth is up here. Wool yarn is fine. Wool linen yarn is fine. Okay. Now, electrum ingot. Electrum ore. Or electrum ore. Okay, so the hardest part is I think going to be the snurble tusk, because natron I can make with alchemist. Electrum ore I can make with goldsmith, but the snurble tufts I believe is going to be another. I have to either find it at the gathering, at the market, or I have to find out what the snurble is and then get it. from a snurble. Which I don't even know what a snurble is. It's a tuft, so I'm guessing it's some sort of mammal. But everything else should be fine. Wool cloth I can make, wool yarn I have, linen yarn I have. It's just gonna be a pain and a half to get this for next time. I am not losing my marbles this far into it. Uh, uh. That's why I needed to go through and do all these, but I just have not had the time or the patience to go through and do all these things. So, as I said, we are going to go and end off. And I may try and get all the stuff that I need off screen, and then on screen, I'll just try and make everything. Or if you guys want to just see me suffer even more, I'll try and do everything on screen next time. But tomorrow is Friday, and other than getting up and getting ready to go do something, I really don't have much going on, so I may be able to do a bit of a longer stream tomorrow night. There we go. Sit down and watch the fireworks. Okay. Okay, let me go to chatting. Ugh. I can't believe that Weaver is the one that gets me all the way to level 50 first. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I hate Weaver so much. Then again, I haven't gone through Goldsmith yet, so who knows? That may be my other one. Which Eos would probably hate because that's his favorite. Ugh. Stretchy stretch. Stretchies. Okay. I'll see. Let's see what's going on right now. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid out to. Who's in my follows? Um. Okay. Night night. Um. Stella is playing Final Fantasy 14. So let's go raid them. Alright, as always, thank you all so much for coming in and sticking with me. Tomorrow, like I said, we'll be doing some more storyline stuff, but also I will hopefully be finishing off the Weaver stuff and then maybe going on to another skill tree, hopefully. So, that's all fun. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.